Hi there, this is Jacob Baugh, Jacob's Ladder with Team Cardhoarder, here for our first round with Paradoxical deck we're going to be running with in this league, and we won the die roll, so we're going to choose to play first and see how this deck works out. We have some fast mana, a cost reducer, and a lot of lands. I'm not sure if this hand is keepable. We've had one less land, I would be okay with it. I think I have to mulligan this, but let's see how this works out. This hand definitely needs an extra land, but it's definitely better than the last one, I think. So I'll go ahead and keep. Don't need another one of those. Bottom. I'm going to play an island and pass the turn. Need to find some other mana sources, but we do have a lot of them. So he's Divining Top. Well, certainly not going to work out if we don't draw lands. I think we have to force-fill that because I don't see how we're winning if our opponent just countertops us. I don't know what I'm supposed to exile here. Probably the Sculptor, since our opponent's going to have excess removal. Most likely just dead to their own force of will, but no, it didn't happen. Yeah, we drew a land. Alright, we can start doing stuff. I don't know if it's right to play another Grim Monolith. Actually, now that I think about it, it might be just correct to play another one. I mean, it doesn't really change if I do it next turn to this turn. Just gives my opponent more information, so I guess I won't. Opponent is upkeep topping. That's a good sign. The only way I could get bit is if they have another counterbalance. Alright. Main space brainstorming. Another good sign. They might have a force will for my transmute now. Or a spell, or not a spell pierce, a Flusterstorm or something. I don't think they normally play spell pierce main. Top's a good draw. Let's see. So I can run out these Grim Monoliths and just put my artifact into play. I don't know if that's something I want to do. So I would have to pay 2 mana to make a paradoxical outcome. I think that'd be fine if it actually resolves. So I need to make another Grim Monolith. And then I'm going to transmute my tap monolith away. Let's see. Let's see if this resolves. Oh, they have a force of will. Okay. Alright, and we'll just play our Sensei's Top. and pass. Our opponent brainstormed into Force of Will, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's to be expected. So if they had the force for our force on their counterbalance, I imagine they would have just played it. I don't think they have any reason to not just stick their counterbalance in that scenario. Well, that's going to be annoying. Definitely going to be hard to win through. Guess we'll spin the top. Huh. So we can shuffle our top and make a I don't think we want to do that. I think we definitely want all of these cards. They are very nice, but so I guess I just want to put them like that. Play our land. And I guess play our monolith. Alright, opponent's upkeep topping. Guess to see if they find a miracle or something. So I have to hope they don't have a counterspell here, which is not very likely that they don't have one, seeing how they're going through so many cards. But I do have a redundant copy on top of my deck, so going to transmute again. All right. All right, so we'll activate top. All right. Well, my opponent could have a Flusterstorm, which could be annoying, but I definitely think it's worth the risk, because if they don't have Flusterstorm, I might be able to win here. So I'll have, I guess it's better to just wait and get my mana back. But then they gotta see like 4 more cards, so it's probably not worth waiting actually. Because there's basically, it's not very likely that I get to go off. I have to hit a land in the 3 cards I'm drawing. Oh no, because I have to put top back. So yeah, it's definitely not worth. So then I just go outcome, Ethereum, Opal, and pass. see what my opponent does. UT. And I can top to draw the card I want end of turn. Right, they're brainstorming. Didn't click. Okay. That's good. That card could have put a damper into my plans for sure. Right. Right, so our opponent's still drawing blanks. So hopefully they just have a bunch of Swords of Plowshares, but I imagine that's not very likely. Amount of deck manipulation they've been doing. Let's see. Yeah. Activate top. Let's go. Ethereum. Opal Paradox, I guess. Might have been right just to put Opal on top, but we'll see. Alright, so it's gonna pass the turn. Alright. Means I can do stuff. So hopefully I am doing this right. I think it's hold control. So I'm gonna put top on top. I guess I want to look first. Why can't I target? It's not letting me target my top. Or can I just not see it? Huh. That's weird. I guess it's bugged. Right. Since I guess I shouldn't. I did that wrong. Now I'm gonna get my land bounced. That's annoying. I should have just. I forgot to let his trigger resolve, but. Right. Right. Well, yeah, I should have done that in a different order. But I have one top, so I just want this. Okay. And I just discard a bunch of thought casts. my land. Because I don't need this. Alright. Oh, I did need that. That was a blue card for my force. Well, too late now. Oh man, Crocus is probably gonna kill me. I could just vet through my spells. If he didn't have counter spells already. It's just gonna get swordged, but let's see. I guess I want to play the Reservoir. Not really. Let's pass. Oh, are they gonna miracle entreat this turn? Alright. I need to let them pay their miracle cost. Alright, we're dead. Yeah, I think I played that game very poorly, because I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing, but... So what do I expect out of my opponent's deck? I think I kind of want chalices. That's probably about it. Could wipe away. I don't think I really want to be... Force of Willing. Maybe I just don't want spells in this matchup. Do something like this. Not sure. And try and just attack my opponent. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to go about this. I think I might have to keep in Force of Will. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fight my opponent like that. So I have to keep in these cards. Means I need to board out something like these. I imagine they're going to have destruction for my Reservoir post board. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna board out force. If I can click on these, board in those, and do that, sure. Alright, to play first. I'll keep. I don't have any fast mana, which is annoying. I can't chalice for one, but I think it's still fine. Let's play the seed on turn 1. I imagine this is going to get forceful, but it didn't. Alright, we're in. Maybe it just has a way to kill it. Assuming all of the wear and tears are in my opponent's deck. Ancient Grudge? Okay, no, he's just wearing it immediately. Okay. Jeez. Draw enough helms. Alright, just play that card. Pass. Opponent kept in Swords Plowshares. Jeez. I think I'm just supposed to play Grim Monolith. I don't really want to play Helm into my opponent right now. Yeah, I'm not sure. I boarded in Lodestone Golem because I was like 90% sure they'd board out Swords of Plowshares, but I guess they cared about my Sculptor more than I thought they would, or this maybe they just don't have enough cards to sideboard. So. Alright. Alright, so I guess I should try and do stuff this turn. When my opponent doesn't have a 2 on top of their deck. Island into the real card zone. Alright, that's good. Well, it's Island actually is wildly good against my deck, but still fine. So I can play a 1 mana Helm, then Reservoir. I can play a 3 mana Reservoir. You just have to play 1 mana Helm. Right. I can play 1 mana Thoughtcast afterwards. Alright, so my Mox Opal gets countered, so I don't want to play that. It's still fine. I mean, I could play it to gain life, but I think I'm fine with how this is going. opponent has infinite mana to play whatever they want now. They play 2 mana Jaces, 1 mana Snapcasters. That's annoying. Snapcaster into where? I do have the transmute to go get another reservoir, so I'm not that screwed over. All right. I don't know. So can I just play this for 1 for 0? I'm not sure how that works. I guess I just... I just see how it works by casting it. X is currently 1. Okay. Let's see if this resolves. Dellian Click. I cannot cast 3 mana cards. Right. That number is fine with me. Alright, so I opal. I transmute first, right? Yeah, I transmute first. No, I need the opal to pay. Could just opal outcome, see what happens. Let's see. I think I just transmute. That's not what's going on. Right. It was waiting for me to pass priority. I will sacrifice. Or monolith, I guess. I could sacrifice Helm. I'll sack Grim Monolith. So the question is, do I want to just get another Grim Monolith? And just cast Outcome? No, I'll just get a Reservoir. Okay, and then pass, and hope my Reservoir doesn't die. Oh. That's so annoying. Why is Venser so good against me? And they have the Crocus again, so I don't know if they didn't do it last game, but infinite 2-mana Vensers is way different than cheaper Vensers. Attacks me for 4. I imagine they know how Venser works and are going to Venser me. They might Vidalian click me, but X is 1. Yeah. Snapcaster Mage is on top. Okay. So they can counter any 2 I have. That's really annoying. So now I can't rank a Rehelm. But I still have to do this. Sick is hard. Alright, my opponent's fetching. They have a Flusterstorm or something? Entreat. What is that, a 3? Or they were just blind flipping to see if they could counter that? I mean, they still have a Vidalian Click, I think. I imagine that's the card they kept. Right. They saw the replay Venser line. Right. That's my outcome. That's my reservoir. Okay. I can't stop that from happening, so just gonna draw my 3 cards. Hopefully I draw something relevant. Right, my trigger. What happened? Alright, so island. Helm. What? They have a spell snare? What is this? Man. Let's see. And they blind flipped into an entreat that they can miracle for like 6 guys next turn. Alright, yeah, whatever. So now I have to Opal, Grim Monolith. I just can't do that, right? I have to Opal. The helm and just pass and hope my opponent entreats for too much and I can win. Alright, well they're entreating for their entire mana pool, so we have a shot. But they have to not hit on their counterbalance. Knowing our luck, they're going to hit on their counterbalance. Yeah, whatever. Reveal an island? Okay. Alright. It's annoying, I gotta click through all this stuff. Let's see. Blue. Alright. I managed to win that game. Don't really know how, but I did. So if our opponent kept in swords, I do not want to be lodestone goaling. That's 100%. So that means I want to be forcefulling. They do have a bunch of removal, so I want Aetherflux. Do I want Relic to fight Snapcaster? This is my main deck. They definitely fought over Chalice a bunch, so it seemed fine. Maybe I just don't want top, because I'm boarding out all of this stuff. Yeah, just like keep it one top. Fine with going to that many blue cards. I do think I want these wipe-aways. So I could order an Echoing Truth also instead. No, it's better. Sort out an outcome. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Don't know if I'm going to have enough time to finish this game. I only have 3 minutes left on my clock. I took way too long trying to figure out what I was doing. I'm going to mulligan this. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to put that on top, I guess. Resistance is top. I should just bottom that just so I can draw blue mana, but I want access to force, so I don't think I want to play my City of Traders into killing itself. That's going to have 6. I shouldn't need a forceful anything. can't afford to bluff Force of Will and not just F6, so Red Elemental Blast. Right. Just gonna go on the play a bunch of Reservoir plan and hope it works out. 3 of them's a lot, so definitely gets much better in multiples, so forcing it. All right, found a force off the brainstorm. How lucky. Still a 6th. It's gonna be harder to win through without 3, but 2's still fine. Let's keep F6ing. Counterbalance. That's annoying. Our opponent doesn't have a Jace on top of their deck, so we're dead to the Jace, and it just counters my Aetherflux, so I don't think I have a way to win if they do. Now just build up a bunch of spells and try and storm them out through counterbalance. Because I don't have to resolve a spell ever, I just have to play spells. I'm gonna cast this just to gain some life. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm just, since I had to break my city, I might as well do this. Caster. Assume my opponent doesn't have a 0 on top of their deck. A 1. Alright. I wanted to get the extra artifact into play to get Inventor's Fair going. So. Oh, I didn't need to. I had this seat. I'm stupid. I shouldn't have done that. Should have kept holding. Alright, so I need like 4 spells to do this. For me. more Snapcasters? Alright, run them all out there. I just want to get a... Alright. Alright, so... This is 2, 4, 6... Oh, God. God dang it. Why did they draw Venser? Drew any other card but Venser. I think I had the game next turn. Because this is 2, 4... I don't know. I might have had it that turn, but I wasn't for sure. So now I have to cast Reservoir. Alright. You have a Jace on top? Alright. One, two, three. Yeah, I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. Alright, that's the match. I needed to have not get Vensered, but